Welcome Vision Academy. This is a 8th session in the series of lecturing on motivation and leadership. So this is a organizational subject for BCom student of 6th semester in the Mysuru University. So in this lecture I am gonna brief you about the managerial grid, which is also called as leadership grid, which is a leadership theory under behavioral theories of leadership. So I will brief you about leadership grid today. And in the last session we had learnt about behavioral theories. We had briefed you about behavioral theory. In that we had talked about Michigan studies and Ohio studies. In the Michigan study we saw about job-centered leadership and employee-centered leadership. In the case of Ohio State of University study, often we talked about consideration and structure. So if you want further clarification over this studies, please go back to my earlier video. And in this lecture, so the learning objective of this lecture is you need to understand how to apply managerial grid in the organization. You need to understand how you need to divide different leaders into this managerial grid. So after learning this, you need to understand this different aspect of managerial grid. We have 5 aspects in this managerial grid. So let us understand what is actually leadership grid or managerial grid then. In all the behavioral theories of leadership, they have divided into 2 factors. Take an example of Ohio studies. They have divided into consideration and structure. And take an example of Michigan study. They have divided into leadership as job-centered leadership and employee-centered leadership. And in the case of managerial grid, here also there are 2 dimensions of leadership, which is concern for people and concern for production. The people have most concern for people, the leaders have most concern for people, and the leaders have most concern for production. Have been demonstrated by Robert R. Blake and James S. Mountain. They formed this managerial grid. So as I told you, even in the case of managerial grid, there are 2 dimensions as we had in Ohio State study and Michigan University studies. So here what does that mean, grid? So grid is nothing which is a iron granting or a framework or parallel bars. You will understand once you see the pictures. Grid means parallel bars. So in case of Blake and Mountain, they have identified 5 basic leadership styles in leadership grid or managerial grid based on concern for people and concern for production. Why for this 5 basic leadership style is for practicing managers representing various combination of aforesaid 2 dimension. Using these aforesaid 2 dimension, there are 5 basic styles of leadership as per the Blake and Mountain, which will be shown in the next diagram. And very importantly, these 5 styles are matter of convenience rather than a fact. So seeing fact is very much difficult in the case of leadership grid, anyhow, which is used very widely for its convenience. That's why it is a matter of convenience. So this is a pictorial representation of managerial grid or leadership grid. Here very importantly, look at here, this is called concern for people, and this side is concern for production. These are points for concern for production, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 like 8 and 9. These are the facts, and 9 is highest and 1 is lowest. Here too 1 is lowest and 9 is highest. So 9 is highest means higher concern for people, 1 is low means lower concern for people, and on the other hand, here 1 is lower concern for production, here 9 is higher concern for production. So based on these two elements, based on these two dimensions, they have segregated, as I told you, 5 leadership styles dimension. One is this country club, middle of the road, team or task, impoverished, and here task. This is a team. So how to interpret this managerial grid is very important here. So look at here, country club. What does it country club means? Here this side, left side is about people, right side is about production. Here 9 is high concern for production. Sorry, left side is for production, this one is for production, right side is for people. It is this is of points for production and people. So here also left side is for production and right side is for people. Here also left side is for production and right side is for people, and here also left side is for production and right side is for people. So which means here left side production, right side people. So why we are taking left side and right side is we have concern for production in the right side. So right here concern for people for left. So 1 comma 9 is it means they are giving low concern for production and high concern for people, and in the impoverished low concern for production, low concern for people, both are. And here in the middle of the road is midpoint, which means equilibrium between concern for production and concern for people. In case of task, high concern for production and low concern for people, because 1.1 is for here people. So how we have taken 1 here there is 1, so that we have named it as 1, and here 9 left side is for production, 9 we have 9 comma 1 for task type of leadership. Here impoverished 1. So in case of production also 1 and people also 1. Here in case of country club we are giving high concern for people. Here 9 is a people, 1 is a production. Why 1 is a production means in this scale you can see 1 is coming here, and on the other hand 9 is this side. So we can see that the same thing in the team. So here in the team 9, so 9 and this side also 9. So both side 9. So in the middle of the road here 5 from people, 5 from production also, which means middle of the road concept. It does not mean it is just interpreting concern for highest concern or lowest concern for people or production, that's it. And based on concern their leadership category is interpreted. So let us have a brief introduction of each of the leadership styles in managerial grid. Firstly, authority or task type. So we have explained you in the table, task type of people gives high concern for production and low concern for people. Here again I am telling you, left side number 9 is for production, right side number is for people. Since in the scale we have 1 to 9, we have 1 here because they are giving low concern for people. So in this case autocratic type of leadership will work, because the degree of concern for production only, they concentrate on work efficiency only, and they arrange work condition in a sequence. So very importantly, this type of style, that is authority style of leadership, places a heavy emphasis on task and job requirement. Here human relationships and interactions are very minimized in the case of task type of leadership. Subordinates are expected to carry out orders with an unquestioning obedience. They have to obey, they have to follow the orders given by this task type of leadership. And in case of here task type of leadership, the subordinates, they are taken as a merely means of doing a task assigned to them. That's all. So they give more concern for production only. So let us see one more style, that is a country club, which is just opposite to this task type or authority type of leadership. So what is that country club? Here one production scale is 1, people scale is 9, which means high degree of concern for people and low degree concern for production. Here in the case of country club type of leadership, they try to satisfy the needs of people only, and they want to maintain very good interpersonal relationships. They won't bother about production, they won't bother about task, they won't bother about target, they won't bother about organizational objectives. They want only to keep interpersonal relation at optimum. And in case of country club leadership, the followers work very leisurely. And very importantly, in the case of country club, the boss is more of a big brother rather than an autocratic leader. So here boss and follower, we are very good friends. They are just like brothers. And very importantly, the aim of country club leadership is to achieve friendliness and harmony among the members of the organization. So this is also a negative shade to an organization, because they give high concern for people. Since they are giving high concern for people, the productivity, the organization commitment will be lower. So one more leadership style is that team management. You can understand the team management very in the numbers very easily. 9 9, which means 9, left side 9 is for production, right side 9 is for people, which means optimum concern for production, and the same way optimum concern for people also, which means high degree of concern on people and production. They maintain good relation of trust and respect through committing people for work and common goals, which is a combination of autocratic and country club leadership. Here concern for people and production given equally. Here in the case of team management, a leader set a goal first to the followers and help the followers to achieve those goals. And in the case of team management, the capability of people in achieving organizational objectives through commitment is very fundamental in case of team management. Here the involvement of follower and leader will be there in framing and executing the work. So team management, which is a best style of leadership in case of managerial grid. So let us see others two styles of leadership, that is impoverished management. So here what is that impoverished management? From the numbers you can understand, for concern for production and concern for people is very low in case of impoverished management, which means low degree of concern for both people and production is given. So they won't bother about production of task completion. They won't bother about people also. Their involvement is very minimum in case of impoverished management, which is like laissez-faire style of leadership, even which is beyond than laissez-faire, because in the case of laissez-faire leadership, they give high concern for people, but they give the least concern for production. In the case of this type of leadership, leader will be just like a middleman. He is just connecting the message from the top level to low level. And very importantly, he is an expert in passing on blame to others for failure in such a way that he absolves himself from responsibility. He always advanced stage seeker, and he does not bear that failure. He keep on blaming others for his blame only, for his failures, and he keep on criticizing the followers, and his criticism is strictly in self defense only. And he keeps very minimum contact with the employees also. And very importantly, here in the case of impoverished style of management, subordinates or member of the groups are left to find for themselves the way of doing the particular job. He does not guide, he does not direct, he just only criticize the people for his failure. So which is another style of leadership in the case of managerial grid. So one more is, last one is middle of the road or organization management. Look at this numbers: 5 5 5 for production and 5 for people, which means optimum level of concern for people and production. The balance, he maintains a balance between work with the need of satisfaction of people also. And in case of middle of the road management, the people dimension in the work situation as important as production dimension. That is why P for people also number 5 and for production also number 5 is given, which means balanced type. And here meetings are held to listen to their suggestion and to create a sense of participation in decision making in the case of middle of the road style of leadership. And in case of this type of leadership, the leader always worried about if too much is said, to do, it is feared that they might resist. They might reject of doing that work, something like that. So he keeps on fears. For that he will be taking continuously the feedback from the employees. So this is about 5 different styles of leadership, and in the 5, each of the 5, the different dimension we have shown here. So finally, the summary of this leadership grid is, so as I told you, 5 styles of leadership given by Blake and Mountain. So points of relative concern for production and people, which we know that these are the 2 dimension of this managerial grids, and implies that most desirable leadership style in case here is 9-9. 9-9 means high concern for people and high concern for production, which is a team management. Team type of leadership is 9-9. So one more thing in case of this managerial grid, that it may be noted that 5 position emphasized in the managerial grid are rarely found in their pure form of actual life. So pure form of actual life we cannot find it. Why? Because a manager may have a style of 8-2 type or 4-6 type, but there is no description for this kind of numbers there. But and some others also, they have given only 5 styles of leadership, and they have given a scale from 1 to 9. What about the leaders having 8 type of 8, the degree number of degree 8 to the production, and number of degree 2 to the people, and something like that. So which is, there is no clarity. Sometimes we cannot find this pure form in the actual life. So nevertheless, managerial grid is widely used as a technique of managerial training for identifying various combination of leadership styles. So this is about a managerial grid or managerial leadership grid. So I hope you cleared about a managerial grid. So this is a reference material for preparing this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please do subscribe to my Vision Academy YouTube channel.